Hello everybody and welcome to a new video and welcome to something that's probably going to get me in a little bit of trouble, but I don't give a damn and I don't give a fuck because people need to know what goes on in fucking school. A lot of this happened in my school, so and school division. So this is the top, or this is basically the worst punishments in the people or just we got in school. If you don't, for those of you that are homeschooled, probably don't understand that public school is a bitch. Same with private school can be a bitch too. So, and there might be some stories from my own thing here, my own school. So this list is the top 10 worst school punishments. Top 10 or 10 child sentences for threatening with bubblegum. So, a 5-year-old kindergarten student in Pennsylvania received a 10-day sentence for threatening a peer with her bubblegum. She was accused of being a terrorist. A school authority happened to overhear the conversation and searched through her backpack. Even after finding that the child was carrying no deadly weapon, she was sentenced for 10 days for carrying a terrorist weapon, a bubble gun, a bubble gun, not a bubble gum, to the class. Yeah, but this is probably down in Pennsylvania. That's down in the States, so it's understandable because of all the bullshit that goes on. Juvenile arrested for burping. Now these take the cake. Most kids have no idea that they could find themselves in jail or juvenile hall for burping. So, if you didn't know, those of you who are watching, I know, first of all, I know that you're lying about your age. I get it. You guys want to see the adult content, but even when you're not adults, I was the same way. Juvenile hall, you guys could go there if you commit a crime. Now burping is not a crime. Teachers are all assholes, even if they're not. Even if you say that they're not, they are. Let's just get that out right now. And any staff at school are basically assholes. Burping is not a crime that it's a respect crime. Like, it's a crime against respect. It's not a crime to burp legally. Like, you cannot be thrown in jail or be fined or anything for burping. That's stupid. This is probably, like I say, I don't even know what that word says, where they are, but so a teacher in some type of place called the cops because so they're actual cops, so it might be like a first world country where we actually have cops. Cops because one of her students had the audacity to burp in school. The kid was taken down to the juvenile hall for testing. Number 8. Now this rings home for me here. Autistic child stuffed into the therapy bag. Christopher Baker, a 9-year-old autistic student in Kentucky, was stuffed into a duffel bag for misbehaving in class. According to the Huffington Post, which may or may not be a good place to get your news, but the teacher even pulled the drawstrings tight and tied up around him. Though the school claimed that Christopher was in the therapy bag for no more than 20 minutes, his mother was shocked to hear her child's voice coming from the tied-up duffel bag when she came and picked him up. The involved teacher was since been fired. Okay, I've seen this and way worse in school. Now, it wasn't this exact crime, but it was something very similar to this. Locking students in child eating monster closet. What did I just read? Most children believe in monsters and some think monsters might be hiding in their closet. Some kindergarten teacher in Houston, Texas, instilled the fear in a 4-year-old student that was in that the junior's closet was a monster. What did I just read? That in the junior's closet was a monster. No. Stop it. They would often lock the unruly kids in the monster closet and tell them that monsters was going to eat them. An untold number of students suffered this horrendous crime. Yeah, that's pretty bad. But again, not the worst thing I've seen. Remember, I think I said it on stream or camera, I don't know, or both. I actually had to beat up staff at school because they were actually physically assaulting me, and the cops did nothing. In fact, the cops ended up coming after me because these cops in this area are fucking pigs. I should call them that from now on. So, yeah, cops and I don't get along. No authoritarian figure and me getting along because of the fucking bullshit I went through. Lesbian girl sent to fake prom. Now this is bullshit too. I hate when people do this. So, a school in Felton, Mississippi, prohibited the same-sex couples from attending prom and other schools' functions. Yeah, this is and then she and her girlfriend was sent to a separate fake prom later. Constant was she ended up changing schools. Yeah, the staff at in my school division are the same way. I'm gonna call them out right now. They're homophobic, anti-Semitic, racist little fucking bastards. This is Sunrise School Division in Manitoba. I'm not afraid to say it. If they see me, they're just hurting all the students that still attend their stupid fucking school division. So yeah. Okay, girl asked to pull their panties down. Girls asked to pull their panties down. According to elite readers, an all-girls school in Japan has a horrible way of punishing their students, even for petty things such as arriving late or not doing homework. Girls asked to stand up and pull their panties down to their knees while others stared at them. That's wrong. That's so bad. Kneeling on frozen peas. I've heard that. It's the same as the pebbles in the playground, which should really be switched out. Where if kids misbehave, they would be asked to kneel on frozen peas, which the photos went viral. They left little little things on the little imprints on the skin, or rice or corn or cheese graters, which either cut them or and a lot of people got in trouble for it. I'm just rushing through this now. Forcing kids to eat off the floor. So I've heard of this. I didn't know it originated from a school in New Jersey in 2009, but I've heard of this. Good thing they won the student's family won a court case. That much money. But this was back, in elementary school when they would say don't waste food, and they would literally in my school. I'm sorry to call out my school, but I'm not even gonna mention that school's name because I loved that was my favorite school to go to. It wasn't even in the same division as I have a problem with now, and that I'm still living in their division. But they would literally pull food out of the garbage if it was still in its wrapper and say, who threw this out? You either take it home or eat it. So One autistic student told that everyone hated him. Yeah, I heard of this. 5-year-old Alex Barton suffered the highest suffers from high functioning autism. When he disrupted the class one time too many, he was taken to the assistant principal's office and made to promise that he wouldn't disturb the class again. Then he was sent back to class, and when he returned to the class, teacher Wendy Portillo held a class discussion about why she and all the students hated Alex. Worse, the 5-year-old autistic child was made to sit and listen to why everybody hated me. Okay, now I'm going to tell you quickly about my fun this was in middle school and high school, because then I was the alpha dog and everybody can kiss my ass. So I just moved to a new division for grade 7. And it was Sunrise School Division in Winnipeg, or in Manitoba, Canada. Never go to the school division. It's a fucking shit show. Whenever a bully bullied me and I beat him up, staff would actually, or I would actually get in trouble for everything, like even the bullying on me. And then the staff would actually physically assault me. And they pulled out the belt with fucking hooks, which is illegal now to use. That was back when my parents were in school, that they were allowed to use it, not now. But I actually had to beat the living shit out of a lot of staff members at these two schools in my school division, and then they called in anger management and therapy things, and all of it was paid by them. So of course they're gonna side with the fucking cunts of the school division, those whores of Babylon. So basically, yeah. So they pulled out the belt with and chains and whips and whatever fucking bullshit and I beat every one of them up. The police ended up getting involved many times. The fucking pigs in my area, in the two areas here, and then yeah. In Oak Bank, where I grew up, where I went to, not grown up, but I went to school in Oak Bank, or Coke Bank, where it's full of drugs, and you can guess from what I called it, which drug is in that area. There was also lots of other bullshit going on. So I had to beat up a lot of staff members, male or female, because they were all trying to assault me. I would never actually hit a female ever unless they were assaulting me. But now you can't even do that. So yeah, the cops were involved many times. The fucking pigs of the zoo here in Manitoba. I never wanted to go to class. I technically wasn't supposed to graduate at all. They gave me the diploma anyway just to get me out of there, but it's worthless. I learned nothing in school. Like, grade 8 or grade 12 grad was bullshit, worthless. Fucking just next time I see any of those paperwork from school, even the government certificates, I'm gonna burn that fucking shit, because it's not even legit. It was given to me under false pretenses, and so like I say, they pulled out the belt, they pulled out suspensions, different bullshit like that. And of course, I won every single time. If I could take them to court, I would, for all the bullshit that I went through, but I can't afford it, because they've destroyed my employment career, so I can't even get employed because of them. There's a lot of fucking bullshit that they done. They verbally harassed me. Anything you could probably think of, they probably done. And then the kids there who are lower functioning, or even or even the kids that are higher functioning, they've just destroyed their self-esteem by calling them names, calling them all this different bullshit, and it's like, I can't actually step in, because then I get criticized for it's none of my business and all this. I'm like, I have it too. It kind of is my business when you fucking say those things to one autistic student. You kind of say it to all of us. So there was a lot of but again, I never actually went to juvenile hall for any of it, because what's gonna happen from that? It's the fucking school division, and everybody hates school, but it's because bullshit like this happens on a daily basis, and they don't make it fun. School is the worst drug you can actually take, in my opinion. And I know the parents are gonna come after me for saying that. Look, until you fix your fucking system, and I actually see that it's fixed, and I hear from other kids that still go into or still have to go to school, I'm gonna say this about every single division. I'm putting every single fucking division in the Western world on notice right now, because fuck you guys for doing this to autistic kids in general. I can see why shit happens down in the States now. Because teachers are fucking pieces of fucking shit, and so are the principals and the rest of the fucking staff. Anyway, I'm not going to get any more angry because I have to probably do some recording with other people, and yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I'm sorry that I got personal at the end, because like I say, I have no words. Like, good on them for seeing that the well, at least most of this list. Good on the people involved, seeing that it wasn't the students' fault in any of these. But like the juvenile hall ones, that's on their record for life. And yeah. So that's why I roast them now, and because my fucking division has tried to take me down so many times, even though I stopped talking about them, and now I'm bringing it back up because they actually started it up again. So, you know, I just Sunrise School Division, SCI, SMS, go fuck yourselves. I hope you fucking die. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.